Mindset Recharge presents 15 personality traits of a person who like to be alone. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be alone. Some people like being alone more than others. For some, an ideal day is simply staying at home. You still have friends, but you may not want to go out together as much as they do. If you like to be alone, you can definitely relate. In this video, we are going to be going over some of the personality traits that people who like being alone are likely to have. Number 1. They possess incredible emotional strength. People who like to be alone achieve a high level of emotional intelligence by being able to accept, recognize, and comprehend their emotions after spending time focusing on their own ideas and feelings. This enables individuals to comprehend and deal with their emotions, allowing them to manage their emotions in even the most stressful of circumstances. Others appreciate them for their strength and feeling of calm. Number 2. Naturally empathetic. People who like to be alone are more aware of others' ideas, feelings, and emotions, making them more compassionate. This knowledge of others and their own emotions allows them to sympathize with and offer compassion for others around them. Empathetic persons are able to recognize, understand, and experience the sentiments of others, which increases their sensitivity to other people and allows them to care about them on a deeper level. They are usually the one to talk to when you are having any relationship issue. Number 3. They value their time. A loner's time is everything. More than anything else, they cherish and respect time. They understand that time is the most valuable resource in achieving achievement. They will do everything possible to avoid being late, never waste other people's time, and never allow others to waste their time. They don't accept those who think they can be messed with and avoid pretending to be someone else. They have a high level of self-respect as a result of their self-awareness. They value their time as much as they value yours, and you'll have one of the most amazing friendships you've ever experienced. Number 4. They are most effective when working alone. When they are alone at their workplace, they are far more productive than when others are there. This is because it is difficult for them not to become distracted when other people are around. Others chatting, asking questions while working, and the sounds of people eating their food all around them. It irritates them to the point that can seriously disrupt their workflow. Perhaps this is due to the fact that they are not as at ease among others as extroverts are. They would rather be alone, focused on what has to be done. Number 5. They are never codependent. There will never be a moment in their life when they feel necessary to rely on others for anything. They prefer to be their own person. Even if they are in a relationship, they prefer to do things their own. They try to avoid depending on others for trivial needs, and they will make huge efforts to prove to others how capable they are on their own. Those who cherish their alone time loathe being dependent on others and recognize that pleasure is the consequence of their own decisions and activities. They want to be self-sufficient and do not require others to do everything for them, yet they enjoy the company of friends and family sometimes. Number 6. They don't need peer acceptance. Given how much effect the internet and social media have on modern culture, feeling like we've earned the respect of our peers may become an overpowering urge that will do nearly anything to please. Popularity and acceptability have become two of the most important factors we identify with success, and this can be a dangerous measure to live by, particularly for our mental health. According to Healthline, individuals who like to be alone have a lower need for all these attention-seeking and socialization than those who receive satisfaction from attention and socializing. Since they've already taken the time to come to know and appreciate their own sense of self, they are better able to separate their self-worth from the opinions of others because they have a greater awareness of who they are. In a nutshell, they do not care on what others think about them. Number 7. They are loyal. When you hear the phrase loner, you instinctively believe that they don't have any pals. This is not always the case. A loner does have friends, but instead of having big groups of acquaintances, they are considerably pickier and choosier about who they associate with. They may be more choosy about who they spend their time with since they don't need the attention of others to be happy. Those who are fortunate enough to be picked by a solitary may be counted on to be a trustworthy, dependable friend on whom you can always rely. People who like to be alone are more likely to be loyal to those they love spending time with, since they are more choosy about who they spend their time with. They still cherish friendship, they're simply more picky about who they associate with. However, having fewer friends makes it simpler to cherish and remain loyal to those relationships. Loners do not seek the company of others, yet, this does not mean that they are without friends. When they like someone and want to be your buddy, they will be one of the most devoted companions in the world. They understand their importance and value. They demonstrate loyalty in all aspects of their lives. You name it: relationships, job, family. Number 8. Introvert. I'm sure you've heard the term introvert or know what it implies. An introvert loses energy when interacting with people, whereas an extrovert gains energy. In fact, studies have found that introverts are especially sensitive to the neurotransmitter dopamine, which fires in the brain far too frequently when exposed to social situations for an extended period of time. You enjoy your alone time since it is both relaxing and stimulating. So, if you find yourself easily depleted of energy when you're with other people, you may be an introvert, which is why you prefer spending time alone. Number 9. They tend to have less energy than others. They're people we've all met before. The sort of individual that appears to have an infinite amount of energy. They're entertaining for the first 30 minutes, but beyond that, they may be extremely annoying. I'm not only talking about introverts versus extroverts here. I'm referring to fundamental energy supply. They prefer a comfy couch or recliner, when others are energized by physical activity. No, this does not imply that they are unfit or that they do not exercise at all. They can still work out. They adore taking a break and relaxing on the couch. It's where they feel most at ease. It's where they recharge your batteries. And it's where they go to think deeply, or watch TV. Whereas other individuals feel more energized after being active, they prefer to unwind. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's one of the reasons they enjoy spending time alone. Number 10. They are usually a deep thinker. People who like to be alone will enjoy sitting alone and contemplating life's big questions. They consider their objectives, aspirations, future, love, the universe, and so on. And, even if they don't enjoy socializing, their mind is always active. And, of course, this is vastly different from individuals who are unable to be alone. Those folks are unable to spend time alone with their thoughts. If you prefer to be alone most of the time, you're not like them, and you should be grateful for that. You, like all the great philosophers of the past. You are a real blessing to our humanity. People who enjoy spending time alone are more likely to be profound thinkers. They prefer to be alone and reflect about the subjects they are interested in rather than engage in small chat. Deep thinkers tend to understand themselves better than the typical person, which might lead to them enjoying their alone time more since they can focus more on the things that interest them. If this describes you, you may have been labeled as a daydreamer once or twice in your life, since your mind is wandering to places that most people would not. Number 11. Open-minded. Just because you like to be alone does not imply that your mindset is closed. When you spend the most of your time alone, you need to keep yourself engaged, thus keeping an open mind allows you to discover new things to try. Being alone also indicates you are more in your thoughts, which allows you to think more, which is a sign of a person with an open mind. People who are closed-minded are only interested in proving their viewpoint. They don't ask questions, thus their mind remains closed to all possibilities. This is most certainly not you. You are a thinker who enjoys asking questions, indicating that you have an open and curious mind. Number 12. Level-headedness. When faced with adversity, loners demonstrate incredible strength and sobriety. Their great focus and willpower are the outcome of continuous self-reflection during their alone time. They may be overwhelmed by some unpleasant events, but instead of spending time on distraction, they will choose to spend some alone time and recuperate. During this period, they brainstorm answers to the problem and ways to deal with it. You spend so much solitary time alone, navigating and analyzing situations, challenges, and truly tapping into who you are and what you desire. You radiate a strong sense of self, identity and confidence from inside. When you're anxious or the weight of the world is pressing down on you, Instead of spending your day with distractions, you spend time alone to rejuvenate. You're an excellent worker, and you're well suited to some careers that appeal to introverts. Number 13. You prefer to go out alone or only with your selected friend. You don't always get to do what you want while you're among other people. There is always the possibility of compromise. When there are other people involved, you can't always choose your favorite movie or go to your favorite restaurant. Sure, it's okay to try a new restaurant that a buddy suggests every now and then. When it comes down to it, though, you'd rather do what you want. This is why you enjoy being alone yourself. You are not required to make compromises. You can focus on your hobbies or watch your favorite television shows. Everything is straightforward. Number 14. You have difficulty dealing with other people's emotional needs. Even though you are emotionally independent, you find it difficult to assist others with their emotional issues. This is most likely due to your high empathy and ability to sense the anguish of others. When you are requested to assist someone, it might feel as though the weight of that load is placed squarely on your shoulders as you absorb their feelings. This is why you enjoy spending time alone, since it is the simplest method for you to maintain your sense of inner peace. Number 15. You're quite content with your life. You're quite content with your life and where you're at. You don't have to see people all the time or plan nights out to feel better about yourself. You accept yourself for who you are and are content to spend time alone doing anything you choose. When you forego social events because you know you'd have a better time at home alone, there's no FOMO, fear of missing out. When someone invites you out, you'll find it quite easy to say no. There you have it. I hope you find this video useful. If anything, I hope it has inspired you to think about how you may make yourself a better, wiser, and more successful person. Please share your thoughts and comment below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and colleagues, so that we can keep making them. For more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.